Webby, is this on?
Yeah, mate.
What's happening? Anything happening?
Now, what was the difference out there tonight?
I guess our start. I think we're probably out enthused early in the game. We started clicking into gear the back end of the first half, and I thought we hung in there really well. And our second half was pretty good. So we probably just got beaten to the punch. With our starts, and they won the ruck, won the play the ball pretty well, and that's where they got their points from.
I think that's 4 games in a row now. Well, they've got the jump on you. I mean, is that something that's becoming a concern?
It's something we've talked about, so it's something obviously we need to address. But in saying that, they come out and played very well at the start.
Do you think there should have been any action against Paul Gallagher?
It's for the adjudicators to make those sort of decisions. It's Origin footy. We're comfortable with whatever decisions they make.
You surprised he stayed on the field?
I guess in a normal game, maybe got a good 10 in the bin or something, maybe, so, but it is Origin, so, we're comfortable with what happened.
What do you think, Cameron?
Same as Mal.
How bad was Jonathan Thurston's groin,
Mal? He trained really well yesterday, and he struggled a little bit tonight, but he'll be back.
Does he regret playing now? Obviously, it was a bit below how we used to see him.
It's just a risk you take at times, he's such a quality player and valuable, player in our footy side, and, we gave him every opportunity to be fit, and, he trained really well yesterday afternoon when we trained here, and, so it was all okay, so, but unfortunately he struggled a little bit tonight with that injury, but he'll be right for next game.
Did that mean that GI didn't see as much as the ball, or how did it affect the side, Mel?
We're coming out of our own territory all the time. The Blues did a pretty good job in their kick chase team, and we struggled to get out of our own territory majority of the night. So it's very difficult to get people the calibre of GI, out in the back line getting clean ball to do what he does. So we've got a bit of work to do. We've got we're outplayed in a number of areas, and we'll make sure that we try and fix that for game 2.
Justin Hodges played some good Origin games.
He played. It was excellent. I thought everyone played really well. Don't get me wrong. I'm thinking that we just got outgunned early, but we hung in there really well. The team, had belief. We come in at half time. We're down 14-0. We've been there before. We tried to fix a few things that was going wrong. I thought we did that. We completed really well in the second half, and Smithy had a try disallowed, and if he just wasn't a double movement, we're back in the footy game. So it wasn't that much difference, and I was very proud of the way the team hung in there, and we had a chance to, I thought, win that footy game.
Now, was it disruptive preparation? How much did that play an effect tonight, do you think?
No, we're not going to use any excuses. I think internally we're pretty happy with the way things went for the week. It's just that we've got to fix a few issues.
Smithy, you probably haven't had yourself out in the open all night long. What do you think?
What about that?
I don't know what I was doing. Just wish I had a bit more pace to get there. Old Hainsey, he had me covered easily. But it was a bit like that all night. Just we come up short in a few areas, and we had some opportunities in that first half. Sort of 20 minutes, 25 minutes into that first half, where we were on top of the match, and we were putting a lot of pressure on the Blues. But a couple of our passes weren't on the mark, and a couple of our kicks weren't the right kicks, and we're just that 5% off where you need to be on in those little areas to get points or to get a positive result at the end of your set. So you know, we're disappointed with the result tonight, but there's certainly a lot of positive for us to take out of it. You know, I think we played a great game of footy in the second half that we need to continue on into the Brisbane game. You know, and in particular, you know, starting well in the first half.
Can we surprised how well the Blues debutants settled into Origin?
Oh, not really, no. You know, Blake Ferguson's a wonderful player. I don't think he had too many opportunities tonight, but he did his job well. Any sort of question marks over James Maloney, I think he answered them tonight. I've always regarded him as a very smart footballer. You know, he's just a natural. He knows when to pass the ball. He knows when to take the line on. You know, he's only a little fella, but he's not afraid to take the line on, and that's what Origin's all about. And he did that tonight. He kicked strong. You know, so I thought overall, you know, they played a great game of footy. You know, we're not taking anything away from the Blues. They played extremely well tonight. So you know, we know we need to be better next time.
You spoke about decisions in the Blues red zone there when you were attacking their line. They're usually clinical with that type of thing. Just didn't seem to be 100% there tonight.
Yeah, I think that had a lot to do with the work we did early on. You know, we just, as Mal said, we were camped down our own end for a lot of that first half, and we were doing plenty of tackling. And, you know, they were getting ricochets off our legs, and balls were going their way, and you know, we're getting repeat sets, and it's hard work at this level. So, you know, maybe a little bit of fatigue comes down to that, but we know what we need to train for next game. You know, is making sure we've got plenty of polish on those set plays down their end, and in particular, you know, our defence early on.
Different makeup on the bench. Are you happy with how that went?
I was happy with the bench, actually. I thought the bench were pretty incisive for us when they come on. I thought, you know, Corey Parker, when he come on, he got some good offloads and created a bit of second phase for us. He works pretty hard in the middle. I thought Benny Tio's first efforts were excellent. Made a bit of a break there. Chris McQueen, I thought he had an outstanding debut. I think he went really well for us. And, you know, the pace of the game got to him at the end, but he'll be better for the run as well. And I thought Matt Gillette was very good when he came off the bench too. So I thought our bench, you know, proved a bit of point of difference for us. And I thought that all their efforts were outstanding.
Haynes' try looked a bit familiar.
It did, yeah. It did. Wasn't Ford, you don't think, or what?
No, I just thought it had a bit of Slater look about it the way.
Yeah.
Pinched it from you blokes.
Well, man, that play's been in the game for 100 years. Inside ball. Hasn't it? What they do, little ball on the inside, is it? It's been there
Just
for a
looked very
while.
familiar.
It did, yeah. Well, they did. Yeah, I mean, it scored the point, so was that on the back end of perhaps a knock-on by them as well? You know, 6 again that Cameron was talking about. But, you know, we're not going to cry over spilled milk. It's dead and buried.
Mal, were you happy with the general interpretations of the referees tonight?
Well, you go with the flow. I'm not going to criticise referees. Never have. Never will. You've got to make your own assumptions, I guess, about how the game was reffed.
Now, just on JT, was it your call, or did you put it back on him to say you're right?
Oh, we're not going to harp on that. You know, it's a team call. You know, we made a decision as a group that, you know, John was right to go.
You've won a series before, having lost the first game. How big an advantage is that going to game 2?
Oh, well, it doesn't diminish our self-belief, put it that way. You know, we certainly we know and we're very honest in the way we appraise ourselves about, you know, what actually happened in the game, and, you know, we're already talking about, you know, how we can improve. And, you know, I'm pretty certain that we'll come back much improved footy side, and, you know, we'll give her all in game 2.
Cam, you said Monday you were talking about the starts and it didn't happen tonight. Is Cam on sudden death in game 2, or what can you do to improve the starts?
Oh, I think it just comes down to our attitude, really. I don't think it was anything to do with our preparation or you know, our energy. We certainly had plenty of energy. You know, the boys said that, you know, they weren't feeling tired early. You know, there's no excuse there. But yeah, it's just about getting in your head that, you know, you need good line speed and you need good contact in your tackles, and when we kick the ball long, you need a good kick chase team, because if you don't, you know, you're playing against quality opposition that are going to hurt you, and they did that tonight. You know, when we didn't have a good line down there in the kick chase, Hayne brought the ball back strong. You know, Morris brought the ball back strong. Ferguson brought the ball back strong. Got their sets away to a good start. So I think that's the main thing for us, is that we need to really have a look at the way we approach that, and, you know, pretty much do what they do. You know, they get numbers in the tackle, they lie all over us in the ruck. It was almost like we were playing the club style of footy, you know, with the ruck interpretation where, you know, we'd get our numbers in the tackle and we'd be up out of there rather than, you know, holding down a bit longer, which the referees allow at this level. So there's a couple of changes to make and we're already aware of that.
Yeah, just on that, mate, how was the interpretation of the ruck there has changed this year at club level. I mean, how was it out there for you guys? I mean, was it fast foot again? Or?
No, it wasn't faster. No, you could see that, you know, their defenders were all over us, and we did that in the second half. There's no doubt about that. But you know, it's a lot slower than what it is in club league.
Now, is this the best worst side they've fielded in the last 8 years?
Don't know yet. You know, so they played very well tonight. You know, they started the game, like we said, started the game very well, hung in there really well. You know, we had a lot of opportunities in the second half to capitalise on our completions, and you know, but we'll see what happens.
Any injuries, man?
No, not at this stage. No.
Thanks, everyone.
Right.